There's a lot of people that have asked me on numerous occasions. I've had this asked to me on Facebook. I've had this asked to me on Twitter. And the question is, which was my favorite WrestleMania moment? Which was my favorite WrestleMania match? And to be honest, I don't know what to tell you as far as what WrestleMania match was good, what WrestleMania match was considered the best, and what moment sticks out in my head that makes me think, okay, this is the match, or this is the match, or that's how it goes, and everything else in that particular nature. But if I were to pick one match in particular, of out of all of them, every single one, my favorite match of all time would definitely be, I'm going to go with Triple H versus The Undertaker. Shawn Michaels is a special guest referee for Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania 28. I thought that match right there blew the top off of every match I've ever seen, because I still remember having that match at my house on pay-per-view. I had a few people over, and luckily a lot of people had showed up over at my house to check out WrestleMania 28, because the match with Undertaker versus Triple H, Shawn Michaels is the referee. It was like a lot of key elements that were going to literally explode, and it lived up to the hype in so many ways. Everyone at my house, everyone outside of my house, because we had the pay-per-view outside as well, got into the match, and it was so intriguing to watch. It was like, holy fucking shit. I mean, damn, will this match be over? I still remember the chair shots that Triple H gave The Undertaker. I think there was like somewhere at least 30 to 50 chair shots that I heard. I mean, and I kept hearing Triple H screaming out, saying, you end it, Shawn, or I will. End it, end it. I kept hearing him say it over and over again. And The Undertaker he was in pain. He was, all in anguish and everything. But then, Shawn Michaels tried, come on, let me stop the match. Let me ring the bell. And I kept hearing the words out of Undertaker's mouth. Don't stop it. Don't stop it. Do not stop it. And I was like, holy crap. You're not going to beat The Undertaker. No way. Then the moment where I saw Shawn Michaels be put on the Hell's Gate by Undertaker, Triple H would hit him in the head with a sledgehammer. I remember Charles Robinson comes in as a referee, and he tried to, I guess, not intervene, but I guess come in as a referee. And the first thing that came in my head was, dude, do you have any idea that you're going to be fucked up in just a few seconds? Sure enough, Charles Robinson comes in, does the pin, and then Triple H gets kicked out. Undertaker's like all freaking out, and then I saw him about to chokeslam Charles Robinson, and then I had a beer in my hand saying, hey, see you later. Good seeing you, man. Done. So Charles Robinson was already out of the picture, and then Undertaker was already set to, I guess, put on whatever movie had on, I think it was The Last Ride on The Undertaker, and then Sweet Chin Music gets hit on The Undertaker, and then Triple H puts the pedigree on The Undertaker, and then in my mind I was like, oh my fucking god, that's it, it's over, it's done, it's finished. 1, 2, he gets kicked out, getting hit with a pedigree and getting hit with Sweet Chin Music, and Shawn Michaels is in the corner all like this, and every fan was just screaming the words, this is awesome. And it was. This match was totally blown off the charts like you wouldn't believe, And after everything that happened, Undertaker just kept coming at him and at him and at him. Triple H was not going to stop. The one thing I remember was when Triple H had the sledgehammer and was going to hit Undertaker. Undertaker took the sledgehammer, looked at his face, and said, no way. It's not going to happen. And then Triple H, I guess, just pushed him, and that was it, And then the one part, I don't think if anybody remembers this or not, I was watching the pay-per-view at the, at the part where he's at the corner, right? He's at the very corner, and he's going like this. And all of a sudden, they censored that. Like, you could almost hear, like, something like, you heard, like, a silent for a second, and then that was it. They censored what Triple H was doing to The Undertaker, which was ridiculous on pay-per-view. But it's a PG show, so what do you expect? Then at the end, Shawn Michaels had that look on his face where he knew Triple H's end was coming. And all of us knew it. I knew it. Triple H gets hit with the Tombstone Piledriver. Undertaker makes him victim number 20. And that was it. It was over. One of the cool things about the match, besides just the match itself, was the commentary with JR, The King, and Michael Cole being a part of it, because it was so cool hearing them talk about the match, giving their analysis, and seeing how all this comes about. And at the end of the match, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, I saw them, Shawn puts his hand out to the Undertaker. Undertaker accepts it. He raises his hand in victory. It was a big sign of respect from Shawn Michaels to the Undertaker. And then there's Triple H laid out, and what I remember the most in that match was at the end was when Shawn and Undertaker picked up Triple H. When they picked him up, they carried him out. I remember hearing JR saying the words, "That, ladies and gentlemen, is respect." And it was that. When that happened, all three legends, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Undertaker, went over to the ring, or went over to the entrance ramp, looked at everybody. Everybody was just applauding everybody. Over 74,000 fans were applauding the efforts of three great legends: Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, Triple H. They put on a good show. They gave us all something to remember. It was the end of an era, and to me, of every WrestleMania match I've ever seen in my life, I think that one right there is my personal favorite. And to me, there'll never be anything like that ever again. Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, Triple H, Hell in a Cell, end of an era, WrestleMania 28. Greatest WrestleMania match of all time.